Right, so today I'm going to be cutting the edges off of this leather, shaping it on my little belt grinder, if you can see it there. Yeah, and then if I get time today, possibly finish this. I do have the gun blue. Well, I say that, I've been told it is in here somewhere, so as long as I can find it, I may even blue this blade. I should have probably blued the blade first, but as long as I don't get the blue on the leather, it won't affect the aluminium, so it shouldn't actually affect anything really. Should still work fine. So yeah, just deciding whether to cut off some of the excess off of this now or not. So yeah, get down to it. Probably easier doing it with the knife. Just have to use the hacksaw just to cut off the kydex. Yeah, actually seems easier with the knife to cut the leather rather than use that saw. So I'll just carry on round and then we'll start shaping it. Right, that'll probably do for getting the majority off, so at least I've got something to work with. This bit less now, but yeah, could do with getting a bit more off the bottom here, but I'll see how it grinds off, and it might start coming off easier than I think. So yeah, next thing, get the old little belt grinder out, see what happens. But the glue has stuck these together well, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this. It's going to have a nice black and blue line by the looks of it, which I did not expect. So yeah, let's see how that comes out. So yeah, grinding now. Right, to get in there, I don't know if I've got enough fine sandpaper, so what I'll probably do, I'm probably going to varnish this handle. I don't know if that's what you'd normally do, but if I varnish it, it will make it go hard. Then I can sand it again to get rid of these little bits. I think that'd be the best way for me to do it, with the stuff I've got. Yeah, it's alright. I would prefer a slightly thinner handle, but it was taking a long time. It was taking a lot longer than I thought, but that's not bad. Certainly get your hand around it, and it is comfortable. So I've rubbed a wire brush around the pommel to get that looking a bit better. If I can, I may sand that even smoother. So yeah, next bit will probably be possibly varnishing this, and then I'll give it another sand, and then we can work on the blade then. Yeah, pretty much getting there. Right, so it's looking alright, quite happy with that. A little bit rough though. These edge bits must be a different thing to what the leather is. You can see the difference. So although that feels alright, gives it a bit of grip if anything, I don't know if this is what you'd normally do, I'm going to put a bit of this varnish onto this. Should make all those edges hard then, which will make it easier to sand it smoother. So that's what you'll see me doing now. certainly won't harm it. Yeah, hopefully it should stabilise those areas and make them easier to sand. Make it waterproof as well. So what I'll have to do in a minute, once this is done, probably leave it for an hour, because this stuff does dry quite quick. Leave it for an hour, and then hopefully I should be able to come and sand it again to get rid of any roughness. I'll see how it comes out, because this has actually created some ridges, if you can see, which I may actually, we'll see how it comes out. I can definitely smooth it out a little bit now. But yeah, I may actually, looking at that, leave it, because it will add a bit of extra grip. So we'll see. When I come back, I'll decide then. If not, we'll give it a little sand, another coat, and then I'll start bluing the blade. And then if I've got time, because I'm going to do a sheath for this one as well, I may start the sheath today as well. If not, that'll be for the next part. Right, so I've let the varnish dry on the handle, and I'm actually quite happy with how it is. I'm going to leave these raised bumps because they actually add a lot more grip to the handle. So due to all these scratches and this very bad grind on here, I'm going to try and tidy that up as much as possible. Probably give the blade a whole sand so at least it looks similar. So what I'll do now is I'll start sanding that blade, which will literally just be me hand sanding this. Try and get this. Yeah, see, it's not really doing anything, so because none of the sandpaper I've got is quite good enough to actually make much of a dent in this steel. So I may get the belt grinder out just to put a slightly better edge on this. I have tidied up that edge a lot better than it was though. So yeah, I'll give it a sort of brushed metal finish if I can, and then I'll get down to doing a sheath, which I'm probably going to make from PVC for this one. Looks better if it's all brushed rather than, you know, some. The whole entire blade scratch looks better than parts of it scratched, if that makes sense. It's not perfect, but that'll do, I think. Do a little bit more on it, and then I can start working on the sheath. Right, that seems to be about as much as I can do in the shed. What I'm going to do now, I've just looked for the PVC and I haven't got the PVC, so later on I'm going to buy some Kydex, make a Kydex sheath for this. Maybe I'll make a leather one, I don't know. All depends if I can get some cheap leather, we'll see, and whether I want to. I like Kydex because you can do it quicker. So what I'll do now is I'll finish off cleaning this, and then I'll show you some close-up footage and pictures of it, and then that'll be the end. So, right, see you in a bit. you leave, if you ever wanted to support this channel, you can now via Patreon or by shopping at Amazon.com and Gearbest. There's more info below if you need that. Remember, if you want to get full notifications for this channel, click the bell, and I'll see you later. Cheers.